We do have 3 skill points, so we could learn a slot and start learning a thing. But for right now, let's go try and convince that lady to let those kids open a rave. It is almost midnight. Yeah, Kim might like us better if we're not an alcoholic.
Yes, what is it?
What if you didn't have to leave? I talked to Andre and he wants to make it work.
I don't want to make anything work.
She replies, her expression unchanged. Hold on, you don't want to make anything work?
Yes, anything. I don't want to make anything work.
It's not the anodic dance music that's made her bitter. It's the failure of Fortress Accident.
Are you bitter because your radio game project failed? Quick, go find the demon while we chat with Crabman. Crabman's my favorite man now.
That's right. If we couldn't get our Welkins to happen, I don't want anything to happen. Ever again.
There's not a trace of irony in her voice. She means it.
Wow, 97% chance to convince her to cooperate with the Ravers. I'm feeling pretty good about this.
Easy. When her research is done, she can move out.
Yeah, Crabman's great. Listen, about your research. You mentioned earlier that it's not going very well. Maybe I can help with something.
What? No, I don't really need any help with the project.
But if I could just help you finish the project, then you wouldn't have to live in a church next to the Boom Boom anymore. Just think about it.
She thinks about it. A glassy look in her eyes. A gust of wind brings more snow in from the broken gallery. It touches her hair.
All right. Bring me the game's offsite copy from my old workspace, if you really want to help. It's stored on a filament memory, and I'm unable to go and fetch it myself.
Is this the filament you're looking for?
No, that's the production schedule you stole and accessed without authorization. I don't need it.
By your old workspace, do you mean the studio of Fortress Accident in the Doom commercial area?
Yeah, that's the one. You can get in through the bookshop. You just have to do some explaining to the bookstore lady.
And where exactly is this off-site copy?
There's this giant ice bear fridge in the building's cellar. It's there. Don't worry, you can't miss the bear. It's hideous.
But you've been to the fridge and it wasn't there. There was a note saying...
I found a note from the ice bear fridge. It said the off-site copy had been moved to a safer place.
Wait, a note from whom? Did it specify where they took the filament memory?
It said the off-site copy had been taken to a nearby ice cream maker. The note was signed by someone named Sulislaw.
Jawiza. Of course. Our project lead, Sulisław Jawiza. God, he was always so hell-bent on keeping the copy somewhere safe. And feature creep, and the Valley of the Heads.
Yes, the Valley of the Heads.
Like it would have made a difference. The offsite copy was perfectly safe when the data loss happened. That data loss was anomalous.
She crosses her arms defiantly.
And the heads... I won't even get into the heads. Millions of them. Go find that copy from that ice cream maker, will you? Thanks.
Valley of 1,000 Heads. You like the sound of that.
I leveled up because Valley of 1,000 Heads made me feel good. I found the ice cream maker, but I couldn't open it. It's completely frozen.
This is getting ridiculous. Can't you just defrost it? Or, I don't know. I don't know about the ice cream maker. Just figure something out.
There's a solution, but she doesn't want to hand it over to you yet. It's a thing. Something she holds dear.
By the way, we put a dead body in that fridge.
Wait, what? Whose dead body?
It's the body of the hanged man.
And what is it doing in the fridge?
It's almost as if she feels some sort of ownership of the fridge.
Don't worry, I only put it in there temporarily. It's all part of an official police investigation.
You put it there? You put a dead body inside the ice bear fridge.
Yeah, that's what I said, in the ice bear fridge. A dead body, a corpse.
Okay. Very cool. Thanks for keeping me in the loop.
Anyway, what is an offsite copy and why do you need it?
It's a backup of my former employer's project, the radio game we were working on. It's stored on a filament memory, just like the one inside this radio computer.
She points to the glowing cube inside the machine.
The backup itself is destroyed now, but I'm hoping to use what's left of it to pinpoint the exact location of the anomaly. You just have to go to my old workspace and get the filament.
Hold on. If it's called an off-site copy, then why is it still on site?
If it's called an off-site copy, then why is it still on site?
Oh god, not this again. It is not on site. It is in the basement. Perfectly safe and not connected to the front at all.
Basement? Sounds like it's technically still on site.
That's right, Rhetoric.
And no, taking it outside the building wouldn't have protected it from the data loss. There's nothing wrong with keeping the backup in the basement. What happened was a freak accident that has nothing to do with how the backup was stored.
I gotta figure out where to get a better tool so we can open that freezer.
We clear?
She stares at you with pleading, furious eyes.
This is clearly a painful topic for her. She must have had to explain herself numerous times.
Anyway, why can't you go get it?
The bookstore lady hates me. Says I'm part of the curse, whatever that means.
Why does she think you're part of that curse?
Because she's from Martinez, and people from Martinez have never ever seen a radio computer. She thinks it emits elemental evil.
Oh, don't be too harsh. That's only because of their socioeconomic situation.
Yes, but she literally started praying for the higher powers when she first saw my lame Civic. I'm not making this up. Once I came in one morning, only to find that my terminal was full of those strange trinkets and amulets. Wards. It looked like some Semenine magic. So what I need you to do here is go have a talk with her, say that you're a policeman and need to get to the building's basement. Then bring me the offsite copy. Alright?
Alright.
Thanks.
She thinks for a moment, then reaches behind the radio computer and hands you what looks like an oversized pry bar. Ah,
And
thank
here's
God.
my Qualsund multi-tool. You might need it to hack loose some ice. It opens everything. If you get me the offsite copy, then you can keep the Qualsund.
It hurts a bit for her to say
Yeah!
this. She's not too happy to be parting with the Qualsund.
Alright, let's go! Yeah, baby! Oh, yeah. Oh my God, look at the size of it! I thought it was like a candy bar size thing. That thing is fucking huge! That's the size of a man! You should give her back to her after this. Hell no, that lady's mean. I was halfway tempted to be like, fuck you, get out of here. And just like kick her out. But I won't do that because she's doing science and I respect her research. But like, she is just unreasonably mean. I could go to bed. I don't think, oh wait, no, I could definitely get into the basement. Yeah.
A drop in temperature, an easy flow of air, an empty street. Before you, a thoroughfare unjammed with lorries. No more drivers smoking on hitch steps. Just silence.
Yeah, I can surprise Kim with my large tool. What did the smoke smell like?
Chemically sweetened. Across the road, a forgotten bus stop. Corrosion has opened a hole in its roof. An elm tree watches over the building. Its branches are dripping with rain and snow. The road is smooth and motley. Craters filled with a black asphalt. The asphalt, first laid, is grey already. A row of tenements are under construction in the distance.
Or the people who live across the road.
A tub warm with water, white with soap. A man bathes while radio waves transmit the lottery numbers. 4, 18, 21, 4, 1. A modern washing machine rattles a drawer full of silverware.
Her dream crashed at her. Can you blame her? Yes! Even if your dream crashes and burns, you don't have to be, like, mean. You could just be sad, like the rest of us.
His boyfriend is on his way home. He brings tins of meat and vegetables with him. Their pockets are heavier with money, but only slightly.
What about the bus stop?
Number 312D. Young girls used to come here, huddled up, hoping for more warmth than their thin coats give them. The bus took them to school. It has not run for 8 years. There were not enough girls to sustain its cost.
And what about the road?
Craters pocked the surface. Children played in them until heavy trucks full of black pitch rolled in. The landowners have filled the craters with money. It is a vital artery of the flow of trade. There's one bump on the road. A dead dog lies flat about 200 paces away, right at the turn.
Oh no, not a dead dog!
Tragedy comes from the wheels of a fast RCM vehicle, hurrying to work. The cold washes over you. The sound of the sea has grown distant.
Well, thanks, Shivers. That's enough of that.
The wind moves the aerosol. A detective stands behind the boom barrier. A breeze moves a curl of his hair.
Excuse me, hobos. Can't remember how to get out of here. Down this way. There's my crashed car. This looks right. I mean, a crash car, not my crash car. I wouldn't crash a car. No. My car was stolen. I'm innocent. What's that? Scroll between the thighs of a page 3 girl. Leongine du Disco. Yeah, it's just taking a bath. And again, I didn't crash it. Damage looks like it could have been caused by an earthquake. Maybe a sea monster did this to the plaza. Now you're thinking. There's something down there. Musty smell of a potato cellar and spring emanates from the air vent. Come to Papa.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting.
Alright, we could dress for this. Let's put on some physical instrument clothes. I know the tank top in here is physical instrument. I'm already wearing it. Oh no. I think that means we're already at max physical instrument. Sorry, did it say pain threshold? Oh no. Plus my physical instrument. It's a pink one. I was looking for yellow. I don't know how you would implement a sorting feature in here. Because there's so many different things, and there's usually multiple things per item. Alright, that's the most physical instrument I could be.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner. Ice groans and howls under the strain of your giant hands of malting until the lid cracks open. Darkness lies inside, but you can faintly make out an object. Intricate and foreign, left there for a sub-zero beauty sleep, a filament memory with the words "off-site copy" written on its side.
Take the
You
filament.
gently lift the cube from its frosty bedding, careful not to damage it. Yes, but aren't you curious to know what's on the precious filament? There's a radio computer upstairs.
Close the lid.
Only the red cable
Plug it
somewhere,
in.
a machine hums up.
Leave. Doodle-doo. Doodle-doo. I could put it in the computer and see what's on there. He's not wrong. The man's not wrong. That voice inside my head's right! What harm is there in a little peeksy weeksy? Just a little itty bitty winky peeky peeky. I can't see shit. Don't compromise the hardcore. There, game saved. I mean, if it's damaged, it's not our
Tiles
fault.
on the cube are still smoldering. Like a smooth draw, the filament slides into place. Nothing happens. The speaker comes to life. Static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. An old lady greets you. Her voice sounds 100 years old.
Good evening, Fortress Accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Trepidation 1. Please repeat. Is this the offsite copy?
I might have a password.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Afterlife death.
No, that's not it.
Oh shit.
Maybe it's the second part of the leitmotif you saw on the stained glass window.
Afterlife death again, or whatever.
Good. I've unlocked the offsite copy. After ending the call, please press print to access the filament.
Ka-ching.
Fortress Accident.
That's it,
Thank
bye.
you.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering. The filament slides out.
Oh, wait, whoops.
Like a smooth
Print.
Nothing happens.
Shit.
The speaker comes.
Good evening.
Sorry,
Please repeat.
made a mistake.
Good. Please. Good.
Ka-ching.
Fortress Accident.
That's all.
Tiles on the cube.
Print.
It sounds like something cracks before the piece of paper starts filling up with pure black ink. The filament slides out of its glowing nest. The paper is soaked with ink, its monochrome darkness spanning from margin to margin. It's not possible to make out any
Oh,
information.
I think I can make out some information.
A single speck of white shines out from the shade. For some reason, the printer decided to spare this one tiny dot of paper. Marked by the devil itself. Looks like gibberish. Better get running again. This must be the information Sauna is looking for. She knows how to make sense of it. Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print.
Okay, bye. Wait, I came from this way, right? Yeah. Was there a chance we could have damaged the thing, or did we damage the thing by doing that? You think I damaged the thing? Cube-like filament feels oddly fragile. Silver tape. Information that can be read using a radio computer. Nothing mentioned on there about it being broken, but you never know. You never can tell. Oh yeah, check the trap. DeBuff, what's going on?
A familiar apparatus lies among the reeds. The reeds bend forlornly toward the water. Some tufts have been crushed. The broken stalks sickly pale against the darkness. In the east, the city center hums to you. The constant, distant song, louder on this part of the coast, nearer somehow. And there's that cold again.
It's true, there was a crack
Always
mentioned.
the cold. This trap is also full of panicked locusts. No sign of any cryptozoological beast inside.
This game.
It's lonely doing this alone. The wind seems to howl in a strange manner.
You never know what's going on in this game? This game is incredible. Basically, right now, we are trying to get some very
This is
excited
it,
children.
The scene of the party. The fire pit. Cigarettes and empty bottles all evidence it.
A bunch of teens want to open a fucking dance club in an abandoned church, but a crazed woman is doing science experiments in there, and we're trying to, like, resolve all the issues so they can have their rave in there. There's also a crab man that lives in the rafters for some reason. Sure looks like a lot of folks partied here.
Looks like they were here a while. Judging from all the bottles, the sunken motor carriage provided them a focal point, like a goose ice sculpture or a chocolate fountain.
Guess I'll be on my way. Money, 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 money. I actually have enough money that I could stay in the hotel 2 nights in a row if I wanted to. But I won't, because fuck that man. I got my own place now, with blackjack and hookers. Yes, a very spiritual crab man. Churchy, 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 churchity, church. Church, 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 church. If it is broken and this ruins the quest, I might do some save scumming if that's the case. Just because I like this quest line and want to see it through.
Yes, what is it?
About that offsite copy you asked me to bring.
Yes?
I brought you the filament.
Thanks. Looks like it's the one.
What's gonna happen now?
Now, I'm going to print it out to see what's left of it.
What do you open to find?
I have a theory. Lintel was able to divine the location of the anomaly from this broken copy. I want to repeat their calculation, only this time with better equipment. Watch. What an intricate display of failure.
The paper starts filling out with ink, soaking it in a gleaming blackness. Not a single line of data stands out.
Something's very wrong with that filament memory.
Sorna doesn't reply, her hands running over the printout. She's looking for something. For her morning star. Eyes scouring the millimeters.
Here. I found it.
Where?
Hold on.
Say nothing.
Just give me
Yeah,
a
why
second.
didn't she have to call
I'm
in like
almost
us? She clocks up her typing speed.
done. I've got it. I found the location of the anomaly.
So where is it? Where's your 2mm hole in the world? Oh wait, that's proceed. I want to go with the other stuff. Oh my god, congratulations.
Thank you.
So where is it?
There. In the swallow.
She points to the other end of the church where a group of water bowls form a ritualistic arc.
Think you can help me again?
Sure!
I need you to go move those water bowls for me. I need to double check my calculations.
What an interesting proposition. Truly a task for the intellectuals, solving the puzzle of water bowls.
Right, I'll go figure it out. I'm quite good at intellectual puzzles.
Figure it out? No. I don't need you to figure anything out. I've got a computer for that.
She passed the main for him.
Just walk over to the circle and follow my instructions. Move the third bowl 2 centimeters to the left, and the fourth bowl 5 centimeters to the right. This should do the trick.
Okay. Third bowl 2 left. Fourth bowl 5 right. So 3, 2 left. 4, 5 right.
What? She only wants you to follow instructions. Nothing intellectually stimulating. In this task, a child could do it.
Sure, no problem.
Thanks.
Which one's number 1? Is it 1, 2?
It's awfully silent again, as if someone turned off the entire world outside those walls. Water inside the bowls stands still. Measurements have been marked down around the bowls, each chalk-drawn line representing a centimeter on the floor.
Third bowl, left 2.
It moves like a ghost without creating a single trace of sound. This task is an insult to your mental skills.
Fourth bowl, 5 right.
Some water spills out of the bowl. wetting the floor. The lead programmer sends you an encouraging thumbs up from across the hall. Time to run back, or maybe walk. This is a sacred place, after all.
I only have run.
Yes, what is it?
I've moved the bowls. It was mind-numbingly easy. What's next?
Great. Everything should be aligned now.
She stops, biting into her chapped lips.
Miss Know-It-All is hesitating.
What's wrong?
Yeah. Nothing. Now the only thing left to do is to unmute the headphones. If we got the location right, we should then be able to hear whatever sound this anomaly makes.
Wait, why did you have your headphones on mute in the first place?
Honestly, I'm a little scared.
Is it just going to be silence and nothing else?
I don't know. That's what I'm scared of. I don't know. It could be anything. I mean, what sound does the nothing make? How can you even listen to something that doesn't exist?
She turns to face you, the mainframe throwing shadows on her chin.
What if silence is only what surrounds it, but the swallow itself is...
She grows silent, her face very pale in the cold light of electricity. You're overthinking this.
Maybe. Maybe I'm just tired.
Let's think about this logically. Why would nothing be terrifying if it's, well, nothing?
Why assume that something that has no presence, existence, or qualities has to be terrifying?
Because it reminds us of death. And we humans tend to think that death is pretty scary.
It's scary, but we just have to face it.
Yeah. You're right. Let's do it.
She puts on her oversized headphones, ready to press the unmute button on the keyboard.
And then, nothing. Nothing happens as Sona Lokanen-Kilda presses unmute on her keyboard. Nothing but silence. You can hear some small animal cross the floor in the chancel. It's that quiet in the sanctuary.
Say nothing.
She doesn't talk. Her eyes closed and brows knitted together in a state of deep focus. One hand cupping the headphone.
Well,
Damn it.
she lets out a loud sigh before tearing off her headphones. She's still avoiding your gaze. Come on, did you hear anything?
No, of course not. Nothing happened. Let's move on.
Despite her fear, she was hoping for something extraordinary to take place.
What do you mean nothing happened? Did you find the swallow?
No,
She rests her face in her hands, massaging her forehead.
no. My hypothesis was wrong. According to this, I should have heard something if I got the coordinates right. Like I said, silence is only what surrounds it. But this is just another failure. Silence sounds like silence. That's all it is. You can try on the headphones. See if you can hear anything. But don't get your hopes up.
Silence is silence? You're sure there's more to it? This can't be it. You should have a listen.
Hold on. Perception clothing. That's -1 perception. I sure got a lot of minuses to perception in my closet. +1 perception. Alright, I'm as perceptive as I could be. I really am as perceptive as I could possibly
Yes,
be.
what is it?
All you hear is your
Oh.
own breathing, heavy and hoarse from all the nights spent drinking. It's the breath of an old man. But there's something else. There has to be something big, something unexpected, something new, yet to be discovered. Ghosts, speak to me. When was the last time this world had anything new to say?
Well, did you hear anything?
I'm not sure. There seems to be something there, but I just couldn't make it out.
Yeah. No, I don't think there's anything there.
Her voice is bitter with disappointment.
Maybe the speed freaks can help you with this. Go talk with Andre.
Am I wearing anything that reduces perception? I don't think I am, but I could be. +1 to perception. I don't think I'm wearing anything with negatives, actually. Oh, I have 1 minus to authority, but like, whatever. Yeah, we're at +2 perception. Interesting. We could see if maybe it does it differently if we didn't print it out. I'm willing. I know I said I don't want to save scum much in this game, but for this one, I'm willing. It's just a walk. Let's do it. This will be one of the few save scums that happens. But otherwise, like, I want to commit to mistakes we make, because it's fun. Be committed to our bad decisions. Except for this. Because this wasn't a bad decision, as far as I can tell. Doodly-doo, doodly-doo. And, like, it is weirdly sci-fi, this little bit. And those aspects of the game are very weird and mysterious to me, and I want to know more.
The hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gilles Lane. Bronze-colored ribbons of magnetic tape are caught in its branches, fluttering in the breeze.
Piss off, nature! The multi-tool is truly multi. Alright, I could quickly put on interfacing bits. Interfacing. Our look in this game is going to change constantly based on whatever we recently did.
Hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gilles Lane. With slow
Hey.
and deliberate motions, pulling, bending, and unraveling, you manage to extricate the magnetic tape from the branches. It curls up into a mess inside your pocket. If only you could find a way to re-spool it, so that you could hear what's on the tape.
Ooh.
Maybe Roy from the pawn shop can help you with this.
Good Hawthorn, pat the
Patting
tree.
the tree reveals a small sticker which has almost been worn to oblivion. It reads, RCM Emergencies Desk, number 8102. Underneath a slogan, Mankind, be vigilant. You tree-hugging pansy.
Chop!
The gnarled hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gilles Lane.
Come on, ghosts. We also gotta find 2 more traps.
Apparatus lock. This trap is man. It's
Alright, job done with that trap. Gotta grab the money over here. Then it's off to the church. I don't think there'll be any difference between the two versions here.
This is it. Looks like they.
Alright, there we go. Well, better safe than sorry. Let's go, church. Come on, church. Churchy, 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 church. There's my house. Hi, Grandma. Hi, bums. Make sure you save when you get to her. I just said I don't want to save scum that much. Jeez. But yeah, I did save for this one quest. You got me there. In for a penny, in for a pound. Alright, let's save right here.
Yes, what is it?
Here's
Yes?
your thing.
Thanks. Looks like now I'm going to print it out to see what's left of it.
Wait. No. That's dangerous. She shouldn't do it.
What have you been hoping to find?
I have a theory. Lintel was able to divine the location of the anomaly from this broken copy. I want to repeat their calculation, only this time with better equipment. Watch. What an intricate display of failure.
The paper starts filling out with ink, soaking it in a gleaming blackness. Not
Noah.
a single line of data stands out. Sona doesn't reply, her hands running over the printout. She's looking for something. For her morning star. Eyes scouring the millimeters.
Here. I found it.
Lean closer.
Hold on.
Alright, say nothing.
Just give me a second. I'm almost done. I've got it. I found the location of the anomaly.
So where is it?
There. In the swallow.
I'm kind of curious if we had given her the other version of the printout, if that was like a thing that we should have done. But our character said they looked exactly the same, so maybe there was no difference at
Think
all.
you can help me again? I
Sure.
need you to
What an
figure. Just walk over.
What? She only
No
wa-
problem. Do, 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 do.
It's awfully. Measurements have been moved.
Bang,
this task,
and
some want
bang.
the lead. Time to run back.
Leave. Alright,
Yes. What is it?
I've done it.
Great.
Miss Know-It-All is hesitating.
Let's get this party started.
Yeah. Let's do it. Now the only thing left to do is to unmute the headphones. If we got the location right, we should then be able to hear whatever sound this anomaly makes.
Is it just gonna be silence?
I don't know. That's what I'm scared of. I don't know. It could be anything. I mean, what sound does the nothing make? How can you even listen to some? What if
We've already heard this. I don't need to let her
silence is only
talk.
what surrounds it, but the swallow
You're overthinking
itself
this.
is maybe.
Let's think about this.
We have to face
Yeah.
it.
And then nothing happens. You can hear some small animal cross the floor. and
Say
she
nothing.
Doesn't.
Damn it!
Alright, no difference between them. The only thing we could have done was that the other version, we could have given her our version of the printout, but they were probably the same. Well, at least the world seems to still be here.
Yeah. Nothing happened. Let's move on.
Despite her fear, she was hoping for something extraordinary to take place.
What do you mean nothing happened?
No. My hypothesis was that this, you can try on the.
Silence is silent. This can't be it. You should have a listen.
Alright, we want as much perception as possible. +2 is the most we could do, so this is our max perception here. We have no negative perception stuff on. We'll save here.
Yes. What is it?
Here it goes!
Everything disappears. You are draped in silence like a drowning man staring into his puny little headspace. And then the pressure changes.
What does it mean?
It feels like flying on an aerostatic, or when your ears pop, or like a subtle difference in the atmosphere, a weather change hanging in the air. What if the sound you're looking for is too low for you to hear it?
Asuna! What if we just need a better sound system?
A better sound system? Alright, but where would we get one?
Suddenly, a rhythmic beat permeates the wall, causing a small patch of decorative stucco to crumble onto the wooden floor.
Ah, from your neighbors, of course!
You mean the speed freaks?
She closed her eyes as more dance music invades the holy silence of the sanctuary.
Of course. The speed freaks. They have a fantastic sound system. And you think they would help me?
Oh, they would, if you wouldn't mind them moving in with you.
I guess I could live through a week or two of peaceful coexistence.
Brilliant negotiating there, detective. As always.
Great, I'll go talk to them then.
Sure. Let me know how it goes. Thanks, officer.
There we go. What's that? Prayer book's been left open. It's weird how, like, you notice things as you go. Of course I saw the new Armored Core gameplay trailer. I was saying earlier, like, I'm very excited because we have the start of the summer is Tears of the Kingdom, which I'm very excited about, and the end of the summer is Armored Core, which I'm very excited about. So we get to bookend the summer with incredible video game experiences.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
We gotta talk about the church again.
Yes? What's the deal?
Good news! I managed to convince Suna. She's okay with you guys moving in, but on one condition. She needs your speakers for her project.
We are grateful, Copman. You're an augury of a new era of Nordic dance music.
You're gonna have to share the space for a couple weeks until she's done with her research.
That's fine. We can manage.
He grins, excited. Talking about the church. Happy.
And you're still sure about keeping our little side business, right?
Oh, you mean the illegal drug lab? There'll be no shady shenanigans in the church, only love and hypnotic dance music.
Fine. We can make do. It's going to take us a bit to move our stuff inside. A couple of hours, maybe. Come check back later. Let's get moving.
I just stood here and let them leave? If it wasn't for her being a part of this situation, I'd be like, yeah, do a drug lab as long as I get my cut. But I don't don't think she would jive with a drug lab in here.
Yes, what is it?
How's the project going? I see that your neighbors have moved in, but all I hear is hypnotic dance music.
What? What did you say?
I said, how's the project going?
I can't hear you! The music is too loud!
The project! How's it going?
Oh, the project! It's not going well!
Why?
There's that guy! I need him to plug a 3.5 cable into the auxiliary input so that I can route the audio signal through the mixer into the speakers.
Why don't you just ask him?
He doesn't listen to me! He only ever seems to care about hardcore and yekukata!
I'll speak to him.
Apparently. Thanks. Maybe you can get through his magic rhymes.
Jazz
Let me
hands.
know how it goes.
Delorean Church, the place to be! Make the noise, my church people!
Hardcore! Large speaker is set up behind the young man, blasting a familiar song.
Vibrations thump through your blue soul. The music sounds much better in the church. He stands on stage behind a table, nodding along to the music and waving his hand in the air. In front of him, the audio mixer. One reel spinning. The other reel deck is empty. Cables run hither and thither. On one side, you see an auxiliary line in with the number 4.5 written next to it.
Hey, can you please route Suna's signal through your
To
speakers?
the mega! Yeah! I can route it through auxiliary. What kind of a cable does she use? 3.5 or 4.5?
I thought it was 4.5, wasn't it? Oh no! 3.5, no doubt about it, it's on the ground.
Oh, she uses 3.5. Yeah. The auxiliary lining is 4.5 millimeter. These two don't mix.
Oh God, you're going to be in this church forever. Forever.
Don't worry, I have an adapter for it right here.
Oh, he searches for the cable on the ground and picks it up, looking at the jack.
Hang on, this is a 4.5. We're all good people.
With a grin, he sticks the plug in the auxiliary line in. You hear a satisfying click.
Great! Someone got through to him. Okay, let's get it all set up. Can we turn the music off, please?
Egg the music!
Everybody, don't panic. I'm going to turn off the on for just a sec for a special scheduled event. The Arno will be back, but we're doing something else for one moment. All right, go tell her that Egghead is ready to rave to her tunes, and then I'll turn off the music.
How do you like it in the church, by the way?
Yeah! Back on the case, no disgrace. Bring it down to party place. The first
Good,
page
good.
of the second chapter.
His voice echoes all around the Grand Hall.
Could it be? Maybe for him, you only have a chapter or two left in you. Last of the penultimate, more like.
Alright, goodbye, Egg. You're a good egg.
Yes, what is it?
Alright, he plugged in the cable. You can unmute your speakers now.
Okay, but think you can ask him to turn the volume down a bit? Just in case.
Maximum!
Egghead, a great smile still on his face, larger than a red dwarf star.
Maximum is the only way!
I know it is, but could you please turn it down just this instance? Just this one time? Maximum is not the only way, okay?
Pump it to the brick! Pump it to the hard master! There's no other way! Glue style!
See? He pumps it to the hard master. It's hopeless.
I think what Egg is trying to say is that the volume button is stuck on maximum. Why do you want to turn down the volume anyway?
Because I'm afraid that something might happen. It's an unknown phenomenon. We can always turn it back up if there's a need.
Can't turn down the hardcore!
I think what Egg is trying to say is the button is stuck.
Of course it is.
She's consigned to her fate.
Yeah! Permanent enlightenment! Ray of sound!
Never mind then. Let's get on with our project. I'm going to unmute the speakers on a count of 5. Everyone ready?
She looks around the church.
Egghead pumps his hand up in the air, waiting for the beat to drop.
Born ready. Ready.
I'm ready if you are, Detective.
Oh, there you are.
Suddenly, your palms are sweaty. The church seems cold and large, somehow.
Let's do it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mute disengaged.
She lifts her hand from the keyboard. Complete silence fills the room.
No wind outside, no waves, no floorboards creaking. Total, continuous silence. This is unnatural. The woman looks around. In the silence, you see dust move on the floorboards. The driver of the speaker vibrates in the air and then stops. Plasterwork begins to crumble down the walls. In the silence, a low hum starts creeping up your spine. It's a song inside you, not in the speakers, not in the room. A great bass sigh in the basement of your mind. Slowly, it builds until the air around you starts to vibrate. It's out there now, in the world. Made manifest. The floorboards, the glass, the streets and the people. Nothing will remain.
Guys, what's going on?
There's alarm in the man's voice as he steps back to scan the surroundings. A slight rattle like crystal clattering in the cupboard fills the air, joining the chorus.
It's getting louder.
Says Noid, his eyes rivet on the strange circle of water basins.
In the basins, the water looks like it's boiling.
Hosiana! Mother of Mega!
You hear Egghead yell, then something else, but his voice is growing faint.
In his mind, a tidal wave approaching from afar, swallowing entire coastlines on its way. Salvation.
I've never heard anything this hardcore in my life!
The beauty and the beat! The future of dance! Planetary!
No, Egg! It's the window!
The glass shards around Dolores Day's vacant heart appear to be vibrating from the sound. It almost looks like she's alive.
The window is going to come down. No, the roof!
She looks up. A screech fills the air, a scream of wood and nails. The pillars of the church twist and creak above and around you.
Cracks appear on the stained glass window. Cracks run up the wooden pillars in the dark.
Come down to earth! Love!
It's shaking the building's foundation. The floor twists. A great pulse arises in your flesh.
That's it. I'm muting it.
Oh, I want to dance with somebody.
Oh! I want to feel the heat with somebody!
Shit! It doesn't stop. A seal? Have you?
Yes, I've turned it off!
She yells, holding the contact mute in her hand.
Andre, pull the compressor! The place is gonna come down!
Fuck! I can't shut it up! The signal's passed! It's not in here! It's...
In the mixing desk now, building into a positive feedback loop.
Oh no.
This is it. A great roar. The vault of the roof twists above you. Glass shatters somewhere near the door. It's coming down.
I feel like we could possibly die here, but we did save recently. Whatever you do, don't stop it! Egghead, it's in the desk!
And then it stops. Totally and utterly. As if there never was a sound. Only your ears still ring from the shock. Everybody is staring at Egghead, holding a dangling cable in his hand. A black 3-pin connector.
Egg.
I pulled the plug. It was getting too hardcore.
You did good, Egg. Most of the place seems to be intact. Fucking hell. Programmer lady, tell me you were recording that.
4 years. 22 people. Millions of reals. All that time? This is what we were up against. Just erased it. Suliswolf isn't gonna believe this.
Yeah, but did you record it though? It was dope. I think we can use it.
Yes, Andre. I recorded it. Damn, I need to send some letters now. Thank you all for doing this. Eggman, you too. And you, officer. I don't know what we've discovered, but I know what it sounds like now. That's a start.
What was that? I've never heard anything like it.
It was mathematical information from the anomaly, presented as a waveform. That's what it was technically. Theoretically,
She shakes her head.
I have no idea. I've never even heard of anything like this.
Her voice seems muffled in the silent church. It's your ears adjusting after the exposure.
You're gonna write Silas Law!
Yes, our lead designer. And maybe some of the producers too. And some of the writers. If they're sober enough to open a transmission. They need to hear.
That it wasn't her fault. Or theirs.
They need to hear about this. Don't worry, I won't send the recording. Although I doubt they have the speakers to produce the frequency anyway.
What happens now? Are you going to...
Stay here. I'm going to stay here with these lunatics. Send letters, maybe meet Suliswolf. Also devise further measurements.
I want you to know that's totally chill with us.
I don't care, but thank you anyway.
That's the best she can manage for Andre. It's quite a lot in truth. For her, at least.
Now, I have a theory to come up with. Some kind of preliminary explanation to all this. Or the letter will sound like I've lost my mind.
Some tiny hard thing lets go in your stomach. You're still alive. You have an explanation for all this. Somewhere deep in you, you know.
Oh, logic.
The person you were knows.
Time to change my clothes. I got some logic clothing. Currently we're at +2 logic. I think I could do even better. +3 logic. That was intense. Like I said before, I think what really captures me about this game is it really feels like all of the weirdest, most engaging parts of older tabletop RPGs, like not tabletop, computer tabletop RPGs, like Planescape Torment and like Baldur's Gate, like the really weird and mysterious parts of those games that always used to grab me. And like this game is just those parts, which is amazing. It's everything I want. We are super logic right now, my guy.
Yes, what is it?
I've put on my logic hat, ma'am, and I think I could explain all of this.
You don't have to. You already have. A long time ago.
Wait, how?
These thoughts formed in you somewhere. In a long-forgotten discussion. Behind the kitchen table. In the evening light. Drinking coffee and smoking. With a friend.
Suna! It is the origin of the Pale.
What?
The swallow. It's how it starts. It's baby Pale.
But Pale isn't here. We're thousands of kilometers from the edge.
No! We're 20 meters from the very edge.
She looks up into the darkness under the nave, then back at you.
The bell's only an effect, a transition between the world and that.
Then, what is that?
It's nothing. No, it's less than nothing. No.
It's less than nothing. The final rest state for reality. Imagine if all this never was. What bothers you is there's probably not going to be another one because the publisher and the developer are suing each other. Yeah, it's a really messy situation. Folks have been explaining it to me as we play the game. It sounds like the original developers, the actual anarchists artist commune that made the game. The publisher was like, you know what, you guys aren't important anymore. We don't need you, and fired all of them and just went with their name as the publisher went forward. Which is why there's suing going on. It is a bummer. It's this is an incredible world. There's a book in a language that it would be nice to have that book translated and available in English. I would love to read that. And I would love more from these folks. This game is incredible. I would love so much more from this world and just them in general. So it's a bit of a bummer.
Then the pale is...
Simply a gradient.
But the gradient, it clearly hasn't started yet. We're here, and the pale is not.
One day, when it's larger, it will be.
I understand. A theory of the pale where instead of an outer ocean, it metastasizes. Like a cancer or a mold. Erupting in points inside the world.
Yeah, and this is one of those places.
According to this, how long...
Till it starts swallowing? It's already started, starting with sound.
And information, causing data losses in the East Insulindian front. Have you considered why it's formed in a church? And also when or how it might start growing, or if it has other effects in addition to sound and data?
An intellectual hunger fills her now, casting fear aside.
Oh, it didn't form in the church formed around it. You been really busy, Mona? What's going on? And I appreciate it. Thank you, Mona.
Of course! A pine wood sarcophagus, or a containment facility of some kind, built by the first settlers.
Yes, acting on an instinctual level, or religious practices we've forgotten.
I have considered the same. The bad news is, there were 7 pinewood churches built in the first decade of provincial settlement.
Accounting homework you had to work on? Ah, of course. That sounds annoying.
Most of them were burnt down during the revolution, or repurposed before, during the suzerain. I'm not saying all of them have one in them, but...
All the failed businesses in the Dune commercial area, all the failure in
You
Martinez.
think the presence of that puncture has somehow influenced the outcome of events here? Even say software development?
She already made up her mind when she heard it. Some kind of great and uncaring force had to play a part.
What's up, Multi-Hug?
Only them.
Yes, even the revolution was defeated here. I mean, a kind of entrepreneuric history.
I told the producers we need to go and move to a normal office building with amenities. But no, the artists like the milieu, the writers like the history. I told them.
I should let the people still working there know about this. They might be affected.
You mean Plaisance and the Dice Maker? There was almost no one left when we packed up.
No, just Pleasance. I don't think Ned is playing fair in this game.
Then go tell her.
I think I've had this thought before. That's how I know.
Yes, it is very interesting. But I wouldn't say you know. This is a guess. One that's going to have to be proved by anthroponetic scientists.
One day all the world will be like that 2mm hole.
She falls silent. The wind blows in through the hole in the stained glass window. Cold and moist.
I'm going to leave that out. But the rest? Some of this I can use to start to explain this to the rest of the team. Maybe I'll sound mad, but...
It might be a Finnish accent. Like, all the characters have, like, very, very wide-flung accents. Like, they're from all over the place. I'm not an accountant or Wall Street investor. Yeah, that's outside my purview as well, man. And they've used Finnish words, well, it sounds like this person's probably Finnish.
You know, maybe a club for anodic music isn't the worst thing you can erect around this particular point in space.
Yeah, perhaps not.
Yeah! Once the light is on in the universe, it will never go out.
What is there to add to that? Nothing.
Have you seen the Crabman?
Nope. Yes.
He's seen you.
And
Okay, it's probably not a big deal.
no, you're right. I'm not.
I just want to have the Crabman come down so I could be like, hey, Crabman, what do you think about all this? Alright, I don't see a way to grab Crabman.
Yeah, it's all set up, man. Can you already imagine 1,000 people in here? 10,000?
Well, I don't think you've considered the size of the space. I don't think you can fit that many people in here, my friend.
Ecstatic vibrations, totally transcendent. And I've finished setting up the new compressor too.
He looks at the imposing black box in the corner that's churning out the sound.
Now the only thing left to do is the name of the club. Will you do the honors, detective?
So, what do you suggest for a name?
How about something simple? Like the club?
Too modern and too ironic. We don't want ironic. We want real. Real and true and beautiful. Like a morning after the rave.
Now, what do you think, Andre?
The name. Everything I managed to come up with sounds just wrong.
Andre's overthinking it.
She says with the microphone.
Yes, you should do it, detective. It
This-
would be good for the signs.
Noid's
good.
right. You've helped us so much. It's the right thing to do.
Suna, do you have an opinion on this?
I don't.
Good. We have too many opinions anyway.
Hey, Ken?
Yakukata! Yakukata! The place to be!
Yeko Qatar, the zone of ecological catastrophe. That's too morbid, Egg. Got anything else?
Hardcore! Hardcore to the nigger!
A witless, victorious smile adorns his face.
No, it has to be bigger than hardcore. Yes, it has to be even bigger than hardcore to the mega. It has to be bigger than the scene.
Noid, your 2
The
cents?
amnesia.
Like the... I can't remember the name of the club, Amnesia.
Amnesia!
It's not amnesia, guys.
Alright, I think I got it.
You have? Well, what's the name?
Disco Elysium.
Like that DeLorean word for the world, you mean? Elysium.
But Disco Elysium? Isn't it wacky? Disco's kind of gone, isn't it? Forgotten.
The past is the future, but the future is dead!
Yeah!
No, it's beautiful. Beautiful and brave. Like we want it to be.
And short. And memorable.
It's settled then. Everyone welcome to Disco Elysium.
A light beam washes over the dance floor, bathing it in violet blue.
Andre breaks into frenzied dance-like motion to celebrate the name. Someone turns up the beat.
That's frenzied, alright.
You should go with the flow. Join in on the experience.
Start tapping her foot.
It feels good. It feels right. But what is this? What is this thing that Andre is doing with his
They
limbs?
said the name of the game! Observe his movement. What are you doing, Andre?
I'm dancing.
He performs yet another strange pattern of moves, but it doesn't look very cool or modern. Honestly, it looks kind of lame.
That soft core gyrating is supposed to be dancing?
We should talk about it. We should talk about your so-called dancing.
Yes, my man.
He jumps up and down with glee. His moves punctuated by stroboscopic lights in the club.
Talk? What is there to talk about if you can express yourself with moves?
I must dance!
Goodbye, officer.
Hold on, Andre! I must wear my savoir-faire clothing. I must have my dance clothes on, you see. It is critical. I have a lot of negative savoir-faire. I've managed to have +2 savoir-faire.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
Higher quality audio. Dance fever incoming. Let's try.
You close your
Oh my
eyes
god,
and vacate your
8%.
skull, leaving your brain to wonder. Where did that little fluttering light go?
Amazing.
Total darkness.
Oh god, no, reptilian brain!
You sink down the darkest fathoms of your own personal deep, vertebrate by vertebrate, through the unformed skulls of your mind.
Oh god.
Here it will begin.
Where'd the church go?
Who fucking cares?
I hate the waking life. I hate this world. I hate and fear everything. All I want is to dance. Please, God, just let me dance.
God? Where is your God?
Where did the music go?
Oh, don't worry. The music's still there. It's you who is gone.
No, really, why can't I hear anything? I'm scared.
This is a pivotal moment. Try not to piss yourself.
It's too late. I've pissed myself.
Nothing. Just the immaculate silence of your spinal fluid. Electrified.
What was that about unformed skulls?
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret.
Oh, God.
Every vertebrae in your spine is an unformed skull ready to pop up and replace the old one.
What?
Like shark teeth. The one you're currently in has a little brain forming in it, waiting for its turn.
This might be the best voice in the game.
To rule the world.
Oh my god, is that true?
Yes, it's all true. In the spinal cord.
What do you want?
From what I can see, it's about to bust a move.
Bust a move.
Foolhardy. Do you even know what's happening on the surface?
Macho
Maybe
Man's ready.
1,000 years have passed. Or maybe you started spazzing out like 2 seconds ago.
It's Macho Man Randy Savage, but like he has a little bit of like a speech thing going on, like a lisp or something.
With your eyes still closed, the first thing you feel, all the way back in the pivoting darkness of your own torso, is warmth. You have become a triumph of rhythmoplastics, somewhere in a smelly wooden church on the coast of Revachol. The wounds from the war you waged on your body are healing, twist by twist, turn by turn.
Open your eyes and dance like you've never danced before.
You have become a flawless...
Oh my god, we have a flashlight in our hand, yes!
Coming from the speaker setup of the one called Eggheads, entirely, rigidly imbecile, without pity or fear.
Oh my god, it's beautiful! The flashlight just enhances this so much. The fucking bag too. Oh, it's glorious. Oh, where's the clip button? Clipped. Glorious.
Free from self-awareness, no deliberation, only, and I mean only, execution.
An 8% chance to pass this check, man. 8%.
Oh my god! No way!
This is really happening!
With his reel-to-reel mixer blasting the anthem of a future that will never come, the young man observes your moves.
This is the greatest fucking game.
He throws a screwdriver and a bunch of drill chucks into the corner and explodes into dance. What he lacks in sharpness, he more than makes up for in violent enthusiasm.
Oh, that's not a bad idea, Nar. Dance! It's the law!
The young man immediately bounces up and down, then assumes the same dance pattern, embellishing it with some sort of waving motion. The authority of the law is clearly unquestionable.
What are you doing? Dance, Estelle! Dance!
The young woman lifts her headphones up slightly and raises her chin, looking at you expectantly.
Asil, aren't you going to dance?
No. Recording.
She turns to Suna, then back to you. She briskly shakes her head and puts her headphones back on.
The lead programmer throws the other young woman a knowing glance before turning her attention back to her own work. She's still at her mainframe, pressing buttons, reading printouts, but she started nodding her head along to the music.
Is there anything more I could do? I want to break the limit!
The dynamic motion of your flailing body is bordering on the extreme. You're going off the charts. You feel as if turning on the hyperdrive will be a point of no return. It feels almost melancholy. Are you sure you have the entire posse along for this?
Together, where are you?
Here we go again! Hardcore fills the air! The sound above my head!
Suna's in. Andre's dancing harder. Come on, baby. Can't change my clothes.
On the coast
Yes!
of Martinez Inlet, in a small weather-beaten stave church built 380 years ago by settlers from the Occident, most likely to guard against an anomaly at its center. An officer of the RCM is contorting his body into idiotically rigid shapes as he invents the future of dance music. It's the hardest anyone has ever danced.
Oh my god, it's such a good scene. And the fact that it was an 8% check we passed is just, like, extra good. It's like it defied all reason to happen. What is this strange feeling I keep having? This cold, even now?
I am la Rebachelière. I am the city.
What do you mean you are the city?
I am a fragment of the world spirit, the genius Loki of Revachol. My heart is the wind corridor. The bottom of my air is red. I have 100,000 luminous arms. Come morning, I carry industrial dust and let it settle on tree leaves. I shake the dust from those leaves and onto your coat. I've seen you. I've seen you. I've seen you with her. And I've seen you without her. I've seen you on the crescent of the hill.
How are you talking to me?
The modulations of my voice are noted down with thermometers and barometers. You feel me in your nostrils, on the little hairs on the back of your neck. I also reside in your lungs and vestigial organs. Everywhere there is space.
But who am I? Why are you talking to me?
You are an officer of the citizens' militia, Jante and Rebut. When you wear your coat, you wear my soul. You move through my streets freely, in motor carriages and on foot. You have access to the hidden places. You also circulate among those who are hidden. I need you. You can keep me on this earth. Be vigilant. I love you.
I love you too, manifestation of the city.
An officer of the RCM is lying on the floor of a small church with his eyes rolled back and his tongue lolling out. Several others are standing. He slowly comes to.
Had a good rest there?
I spoke to the city of Revachol.
Fuck yeah!
I bet you did. Those were some advanced moves, man.
That was great, but I'm out of juice now. Yeah, that was the hardest of core.
You might be imagining it, but it feels like Egghead turned the volume down. Such is his respect.
We did Andrew WK proud today.
Man! Now, man! Now...
The would-be leader stutters with excitement.
Now imagine if we could do that, right? But with like 1,000 people.
No, dude, have you look at the square space we have here, the square footage. We couldn't fit that many people in here.
End of human development. Mission complete.
Right, ecstatic.
All right.
You're absolutely beat. Muscles relaxed and feet like noodles underneath.
I've been meaning to ask you, what's with the hair?
It's to express my individuality.
Is that a bald spot? It's hard to tell for sure with the fused together spikes, but it looks like he's balding.
Fair enough.
Maybe it was a bad idea. Anyway.
He looks at the molten toothbrush. What?
Goodbye, officer.